We present to you a special episode of Veterans Helping Veterans TV. Today we're going to meet Elinor Otto. She is 98 years old, and she has the distinction of being America's longest working riveter, Rosie the Riveter. We are at the 452nd Air Mobility Wing at March Air Reserve Base in California. Going to introduce you to a modern-day Rosie the Riveter, U.S. Air Force Chief Master Sgt. Josephine Keller.
I was air medical evacuation here at March. I did that for 22 years. It was a very rewarding job because when we would deploy, we'd be there to pick up the wounded military and DOD civilians. And our faces would bring hope. They'd look at our faces and all you could see the smiles and stuff because they knew when we arrived, when the back of the plane would open and we'd get off, they knew we were bringing them back home. So we would cook them chocolate chip cookies and make them hot dogs. It helped them be comfortable and be happy on the way home.
So you flew on the C-17s then?
C-17 is one of the many aircraft that I flew on, and one of the newest aircraft, which provided a lot more room and it was a lot more comfortable to be able to bring patients in. But yes, we've also flown on the 135, also has capacity to bring patients. Flown on the 130. This also, although not designated for medical evacuation, could provide that transportation if needed in a pinch. So we brought patients back in KC-10s and C-5s as well. One of the neat things about the C-17 is that it could go and land in an austere landing strip on a very short dirt landing strip somewhere with no name, and it could land and it could turn on a dime, and it's ready there to pick up troops and patients at a moment's notice. So it's an amazing aircraft. So I'm so happy that Rosie the Riveter is here to enjoy a product of her hard work.
I mean, I was raised up in the mountains of North Carolina, Virginia. I was. Decent day's work for a decent day's dollar. This woman did aviation, building airplanes for 68, almost 70 years till she was 95 years old. Perseverance, inspiration, technological skills, learning the job, her friendship, the things that she's done, just her alone. I mean, think about it. You retire when you're 95, she would still be popping rivets, but the plant closed. And she still wants to go back out and work. That alone, if that doesn't inspire you, then I don't know what planet you're living on. Probably shouldn't have said that, but you just have to talk to her. If you have, you just need to talk to her. It's pretty amazing what this lady is and what she does and what she has done. It's pretty funny. If you can laugh, the world will laugh with you. And I will tell you, I just was talking to her backstage, if you will, in the green room. And she was cracking me up. She has got a sense of humor. And I'm telling you, she doesn't stop. She doesn't stop. I'm hoping I look like that when I'm 98 years old. She's a phenomenal lady, not only looks, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's just her humor, her mind is bright. I mean, and just seeing that, it just warms your heart. It really, really warms your heart.
Is there anything else you'd like to add, sir?
I want to thank y'all. Thank y'all for allowing me this opportunity to be able to talk about this event and what we're trying to get after in the Air Force. And not only meeting the young kids' mind, inspiring them in education and the technological skills that they can gain in technology and engineering, mathematics and science, but to open up the world and tell our story. Not only from an Air Mobility Command, but from an Air Force perspective. Because I tell you, those kids back there, that's our future. And that's worthy of our investment for one flight and a flight.
It was great to go on board the Globemaster III aircraft and to be part of the Rosie flight. It was an honor. Aeromedical evacuation simulation that was presented by the nearly all-female crew on board. It was a wonderful experience to watch this. This flight is part of a national effort to encourage young people to get into a technical career and to consider joining the Air Force. Some of the goals of this mission is to get young students excited about aviation. And let me tell you, this was exciting to be part of this and to watch the teamwork and professionalism of this Air Force crew. They were just incredible. In essence, we are in a flying classroom and watching what it takes to do air medical evacuation and how the Air Force works as a team. This is how missions work, and the cadets were inspired by what they saw. It was an honor and a privilege to be allowed up in the cockpit. Here are some pictures from up there and a short video complete with the sound of the engine of the airplane. It was a great experience to be flying in a C-17 with the United States Air Force and sharing this with the incredible Elinor Otto, Rosie the Riveter. The flight lasted about 3 hours and we landed back at March Air Reserve Base in the late afternoon.